Maharashtra government's draft city taxi rules aimed at keeping app-based taxi operators in check has not gone down very well with Uber, which is eyeing a larger pie of the country's transport segment. And they have now taken their objections to the people. You heard it right. The US-based taxi hailing app has kicked off a campaign seeking support from people in Mumbai. Farah Bookwala Vhora joins us now. Farah, tell us more about this campaign and more importantly, what do these draft norms propose?
Well, thank you so much. So, even as we speak, Uber India's online petition has been signed by more than 60,000 people, and the idea is to go up to 1 lakh people. Now, this petition has been floated to protest against the new Maharashtra draft rules, which are going to be applicable if it becomes the law on ride-sharing companies. And Uber India says that if it becomes the law, it will put it out of business in Maharashtra. Now, the petition argues that the Maharashtra City Taxi Rules 2016 will mean higher prices, longer wait time for riders, apart from threatening the livelihood of thousands of its drivers. This petition comes days after Uber India's policy head, Shweta Kohli, wrote to the Maharashtra's Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis, saying that the rules would make Uber's service expensive and unreliable. Now, what are the main issues? Now, one, the rules say that at least 50% of Uber's fleet must be cars with an engine capacity of 1.4 litre or above. And Uber says this would push up the cost of acquisition for drivers. It would basically jack up prices. And these cars are also less fuel efficient. Two, diesel cars will be off the roads because the rules say that operators can only use clean fuel, which is unleaded petrol or CNG, which again means that drivers using diesel cars will be impacted. And number three, new permits will cost up to 2.6 lakh rupees for drivers, and Uber will have to deposit 50 lakh rupees for every 1,000 cars, which would basically make its business unviable. Now, interestingly, Ola has taken a rather contrarian view to these draft rules, terming the rules as forward-looking. And this was basically at a conference held recently where the COO, Pranay Jivrajka, spoke to us. Now, just a pointer, both the parties will be submitting their feedback to the state government by November 5th, and that's when we'll really know what the consensus is. Back to you.
One of the more contentious issues right now are the draft Maharashtra rules that have come about. Your competitor has gone on record to openly object to these, to some of the proposals in the draft rule. What is the stance that Ola is taking on this?
So we have not shared our detailed view on the draft report yet,
right.
But if I talk at a very broad level, as compared to the previous drafts that we see and that we have seen, it's a very forward-looking draft. There are no restrictions in terms of the number of vehicles. It has a more inclusive approach where you have the Kali Pilis as well as a part of the platform. So I think in general it looks very forward-looking. We'll share the specific comments with the STA. We have time till 5th of November, and that is what we intend to do.